My journey started from a desktop support engineer.
Got it.
Within a week, I used to do 2 days morning shift, 2 days night shift, and they need anything on the IT help. They used to say, "Hey, IT wale bhaiya, hey, IT wale guy." I'm working on like AWS, Azure, GitHub, Kubernetes, Docker.
Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. This is Praveen here, and today we have a very special guest with us, Nakul, who has converted his entire experience of desktop support role into a senior DevOps and cloud engineer. And he has close to 7 years. This podcast is going to be amazing because every non-IT, every fresher, and every domain change person should be listening how his journey has been. So stay tuned till the end of this video. And over to you, Nakul. Introduce yourself and give a brief intro about yourself. Like, what are you currently doing, and what made you to convert yourself from a desktop role to a DevOps engineer role?
I'm working as a senior DevOps engineer in Thomson Reuters right now, and like recently I've completed 7 years, as Praveen told. My journey started from a desktop support engineer. There, I should say, like I was not aware about anything about cloud and DevOps. It was literally zero for me. That being a fresher, why you're working as a desktop support engineer? Everyone used to call me, like all the people who were on our floor, when they need anything on the IT help, they used to say, "Hey, IT wale bhaiya, hey, IT wale guy." I was like, I never get offended with that. It's fine. Okay, that was my job. But he told me that like, क्या तुझे हमेशा like you have to always listen that IT वाले भैया. I was like, no, 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 I don't want to be. So he was like, start learning something. I was like, what should I do? I don't have that much of interest in coding. So he was like, I'm not saying you to be a hardcore developer. You can move in cloud. I was like, cloud? I heard about it, Amazon and Azure, but haven't been go in depth, or like, I should say. So he told me that no, you should be in cloud. You should move your career. It's very expanding right now. It is 2018 or 2019 sharp things.
Correct, correct.
I was like, okay, I started looking forward the cloud and all those things. And then I changed my job to infrastructure support engineer. Then I moved to cloud support engineer. I changed multiple jobs in between. Then I got opportunity to work as a cloud support engineer. There I learned about cloud more. I worked on cloud. Okay, what AWS is, why we are using, what are
Hmm.
the concept of it. Those things helped me a lot. And this particular journey was having more ups and downs. The reason being because I was working as well as I was learning something new. So I was not that much consistent on my learning, and that is fine. Many of you who will be listening this, you will be thinking that I'm not consistent, I will not able to do. No, that's fine. Sometimes you will not be consistent, that's fine, because you will be having many sleepless nights.
Correct.
You will be thinking that, okay, what I am doing, where I am, this thought was always there in my mind. And guys, you will not believe that I used to do shifts. In my first job, I used to have rotational shifts.
Got it.
Within a week, I used to do 2 days morning shift, 2 days night shift, and 1 day normal shift.
Got it.
So my hormones were like up and down. I was not able to understand what I'm doing, but
Correct.
I have to do because that was my job. But
Correct.
slowly and gradually, things were getting changed. Then I got opportunity to work as a cloud support engineer. I learned there, and then I moved to my last organization, which was Deloitte.
Got it.
There, I got opportunity to work on a project for being a DevOps guy. I was not aware about what properly DevOps is. I
Correct.
was aware that okay, there is something in the market called Kubernetes, Docker, GitHub, CI/CD pipeline, those tech stacks. But I was not aware about how to use. What are the use cases of those things? How they work?
Correct.
So I will tell a small story in between that. Like when I was in Deloitte, I joined. It was just a month. One of senior manager called me that Nakul, we are having a project. Do you want to join that? Being a DevOps guy, I was like, okay. Because one thing I just learned in this whole journey, if you are getting some opportunity, take it.
Correct.
If you don't know, you will able to correct the things. That's not a big thing for you. At that time, I'm saying like it was 2020 and 21. ChatGPT was not there.
Correct.
Things were not that much, I should say, easy for everyone that just go and type and you will get the
Correct.
prompt,
Correct.
the response, I should say. But now things are much more better. And that time I said, okay. He asked me that, will you able to lead the project? I was like, lead the project? I was always working with some seniors.
Correct.
So he was like, yeah, we are only having a DevOps engineer from our team, the only person which will be you, and one will be from the client side.
Got it.
I was like, okay. But seriously, those were the time where I was like, what am I doing? Will I able to do? I was having a doubt on myself. And
Got it.
that's nice when you're having a doubt on yourself. That's fine. Don't judge yourself at that time. It's fine because you are going to a new journey. You're stepping towards a new journey, and that's totally fine. So there, I got a confidence from learning, and one thing which I never stopped, that is what hunger for learning.
Great.
Currently, I'm working as a senior desktop engineer. I worked on various of tools, various of project I have worked on, worked with multiple teams, supporting other teams also being in a particular project. So the current tech stack, which I can let you know that what I'm working on, like AWS, Azure, GitHub,
Mm.
Kubernetes, Docker, these are the tools like all those. And working with the architects, working on the security part, cost optimization,
Got it.
much more like I can say that which I have never thought. But the one thing which I always have that hunger for learning, that
Correct.
hunger should always be there.
I was about to ask
Because
only because
yeah,
I saw like you were telling like you took everything without even knowing the things. You directly took that as a
yeah,
challenge.
right.
And your manager assigned to you that task, right? I think that's what everyone should have. So tell me one thing, like how this desktop journey, right? Desktop support journey. You started. What was the first company? What was the work you were getting there? And when you talked about hey IT वाले भैया, hey support वाले भैया, hey laptop थोड़ा crash हो गया देख लो. So you told that that's what a little bit low down feeling, right? So can you tell about your desktop engineer's journey? What were the struggles that you faced there?
Okay, so first of all, like being from a tier 3 BTech college, I was just only aware about that, there is the job only of developers.
Got
Like it was taught to me that you should learn Python, Java, C++, and all those. I
Mm-hmm.
was not aware about that. There is something called as cloud DevOps and like desktop support also. I was not aware about this. I know that there is something support, BPO, and all those. So when I joined there, my interview was like totally a different, like because they asked me more things on networking side, database. That
Correct.
was the concept like which I learned in my college time, so I was
Mhm.
able to answer.
Yes.
And they give me the opportunity because they need someone junior who can handle all the small tasks and each and everything.
Got it.
So when I joined, it was great for me because it was my first job
Mm-hmm.
and it was a technical job. I
Got
was
it.
not in non-IT, although it was not that technical, but that's fine. But in that particular segment, I learn about what is desktop, how things work in your laptop, computer, what is Windows. I get aware about Linux. I haven't worked on Linux before my job, I should say in my college time. So I was aware about Linux, that how things flow. And the
Mhm.
best part of that particular job, like which I should say that I was blessed with it, in that team, it was a whole IT team. We were working as a desktop, but also another team members were managing firewall, router, switches,
Mhm.
whole data center. There, I get to know that what data center is,
Oh, okay.
what is like server, what is storage, how we are having the servers working, what is VMware.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's suppose if someone came to me and they said, I want to learn about cloud. I will say, okay, learn about AWS or Azure.
Correct.
They will learn about VM machine or EC2 instances.
Correct.
But they ask that how it's working. Those concepts I get to know in my first job without working on it because
Ah,
team used to discuss.
correct.
One thing I always used to have that my ears were always open.
Yes. Yes.
Whatever discussion going in the room, although I'm not a part of it, I don't know much things, but I
Mm.
was listening. Okay, they're talking about something about firewall. They have to talk to a particular team for their server installation.
Correct.
Something, whatever was going on. So
Correct. Correct.
those helped me. And one thing as I told you that there was someone who helped me, who guided me that Nakul, this is not what you should be there. I was
Correct.
not aware about that I should be here or not. I
Ah,
was doing it with the flow. He guided me, and I will say to everyone that you should always need a mentor in your life.
got
Your
it.
teachers are fine, your brother, sister, your parents, fine, they will guide you. But you need someone in your field who is little supervisor to you, who
Got
know more than you, who can guide you that, okay, who can see your skills and see that, okay, this person is dedicated, this
Hmm.
person have this knowledge, okay, he can be in this side. Although
Correct.
he will not decide where you should go, but he or she can guide you. That's the main thing. So
Understood.
that helped me, and that basically the concept, which I should say basically the concept was about how networking, data center, those things work. That somehow I can say, like my gut feeling is that that boost me a bit, okay, what server is.
Hmm.
Because what we are doing on cloud, the same thing what we
Yes.
used to do on the data center,
Yes.
it just get automated, easy to use. So those things were there, Praveen, like which helped me a lot to be here. And yeah, that IT wale bhaiya and IT engineer, like they used to say that, please fix my laptop. My mouse is not working.
Yeah.
And I used to go there and I used to put out the
Hmm.
mouse, that the USB and all those. And some of the people were there, and I think, and thanks to them, they don't used to move here and there. I used to go down to the near to their legs and used to put
Oh,
out that USB, and I was like, fine, because those you can say indirect humiliation
yeah,
or the things which you feel when I was sleeping in the night, I was like, yeah, I'm from a very good family. Why I have to do all this?
yeah,
That question come to my mind.
correct,
I haven't shared this with my family till the time I was working there.
hmm,
I'm not saying that job was
correct. That's
bad.
true.
No, every
That's
job is good.
yeah,
That's what I learned from my family that all the job, whatever you're working, it's great.
correct,
It's not about pay, it's about that you should be dedicated. And I was somehow, that's the reason that I have climbed the stairs. I
correct.
switched the jobs, I
Yes,
able to come here. And one thing I just want to say to everyone that don't compare your journey with anyone else.
yes,
Everyone's journey is different.
correct.
If I'm sitting with you right now, your journey might be different.
Yes,
Mine is different, and my friends' journeys are different. I'm not able to see that it is there is a similarity. Yeah, starting and end can be same, but the between journey, okay, that is totally different for everyone.
correct.
So
True.
that helped me a lot. Like the first job, I can say like I love it, and because of that, like I'm able to sit here. Yeah.
Great. So I think same goes with me also in the Infosys. Like I used to sit 11 p.m., 12 p.m. in the campus and used to study the coding and all those things. So I think uh, we resemble the path. So tell me one thing, right? So being a desktop support engineer, how many years you worked and what was the salary? If you can just tell on that part, it might be very
Yeah,
low,
sure.
but just give a glimpse like what was that because. For me, it was 10,000 in my first job in Infosys. And after I completed training, it came around like 17,000. So, what was the pay scale for you at that point of time?
Okay, so basically, like I worked there for 7 months.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
because one thing, like I should say that, like I was little smart at that time. I don't know how, but I think like how smart I was at that time because the reason was I resigned before completing my 6 month in my
Oh,
provision only.
okay.
If I have completed my provision, then my resignation, my I should say my notice period would
Hmm.
be for 3 months.
Okay.
So I just resigned, and like within 1 month, I was able to crack another job interview, and that was something. But my pay scale, like I can say, like it was just 1.88 lakh, 88 lakh, I should say. So it
Oh,
was around 12.5 thousand, like 12,500 or
yes.
13,000 per month, like I used to get
Got
in my hand.
got it.
So that was something which I used to get in my hand, and
Mhm.
but I was happy with that money also at that time
Yes.
because I was like, yeah, I'm doing something. I'm standing on my legs. I'm not dependent on my family.
Yes.
And although they used to support me somehow financially sometimes because when I needed, but still I was not dependent on them at that time.
Got it.
And when I resigned from my job and I just called my father because it's not about the company culture, everything was fine. But I was not able to adjust myself with those shifts. I
Hmm.
used to come in the morning 4 for my office. I
Yes.
used to go in the daytime. Next day I have to come again in the morning. Another next day, like I have to come in the daytime. Then night shift. Like those were like I was not able to handle cope up with that. And few of my team members like just resigned because of that. So that's fine. Like everyone have their own way. But
Yes.
some are working and some are still working. That's their job. So those things helped me a lot basically. Those hard times taught me that okay, something good is for you. So in 7 months I resigned, and one thing like I have completed 7 years, and I should say like officially this is my fifth job.
Great.
So
In 7 years, five jobs. Okay. Okay. Hmm.
so people used to say me that you are doing wrong, your resume will be blacklisted from every company, you should not switch. I was like, I'm not doing something wrong. I'm not seriously, I can say you. My
Correct.
first three job, I haven't switched because of money.
Correct.
Honestly, I can say this. Reason, my first job was like desktop support, then I moved to infrastructure support.
Hmm.
It was again a support only. Then I moved to cloud support. So
Hmm.
those three jobs, I haven't switched because of money, because there was not that much of hike. Because
Correct.
what you will give a hike on, like let's suppose if you're having a 2 lakh of package, like I was having less than that
Hmm.
at that time. And if you give me a 50% hike also, it will be only 3 lakh for me. So not a big hike at that time. Okay.
Correct.
So, but the reason was for me was like I was hungry.
Correct. Correct.
I,
That.
I don't want to get settled. I was like
Hmm.
not looking that, okay, I need 9 to 6 hour job. No.
Hmm.
Yes, I used to see people, I used to repair a laptop for them who used to do work from home. And I
Correct.
was like, work from home? You can earn money by sitting at your home. Like, and then when I changed my PG in Noida, I used to work in Noida, my first job. So
Hmm.
there was one person from Microsoft,
Hmm.
my I should say another roommate, like.
Correct.
So he basically used to be at room only. I was like, you don't go to office. Yeah, bro, like I'm a developer, I don't have to go. I have to go just 2 or 3 times in a month. Like, wow, man. Now I can say that, like, yeah, now I'm enjoying the work from home things. Like, it's a
Good. Good.
hybrid, but yes, so
Good.
that's time change. So that's what
Correct.
I'm saying, that if you are having a hunger, you want to grow, have those in your mind subconsciously. If you're having a good for yourself, for sure, like you will able to do, God will help you to put those people around you.
Correct.
I
Correct.
never connected with you. I'm seeing
Yeah.
your post from last 1 or 2 years.
Great.
Just you pinged me and we are here. So you
Great.
never know
That's what
when you
I
will.
never saw you with that one post which you posted, right? Desktop support to cloud. It really fascinated me, and you put so much soul in that post, which really connected me. Like, अरे यार बहुत अच्छा लिखा है यार इसने. So that's why I reached out to you, and thanks for taking out your time. So tell me, like, we will go to the next phase of your journey from the desktop support of 6 months. You understood that यार मेरा position ये नहीं है, मेरे को थोड़ा आगे बढ़ना है. So what was the
Yeah.
next company and how did you prepare for that? That's what main thing is, from the desktop support role to the infrastructure support role. How did you prepare
Mhm.
yourself? What was the journey?
Okay.
How many opportunities you got? So tell about some things on those lines.
Okay, sure. So basically, like I should say, when I resigned, okay, I was not having any backup in my mind. I was not having any call from any HR or from any company. I just resigned, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you can say like that was like a young blood just took the decision. I just put the resignation at that time. So like, but what the best thing was, my family was supportive to me. I just called my parents and said that I resigned. It was morning 6, and
Okay.
I was eating chole bhature at that time in the morning because I came from my office, the night
Correct.
shift.
Correct.
So I just called
Oh.
my father and said, he was like, okay, fine, fine for a good job. If you're not able to, we are here. I was like, no, you are there, but I have to do something for you. So he was
Correct.
like, okay, but still don't take a lot of stress because they are parents. They don't want you to be.
Correct.
So I was looking for a job, and the best thing, like this, yeah, you asked a great question, like how I found a job. It's
Yeah.
not about my second job. It's about my all the jobs till now, except my current job. Naukri.com helped me a lot.
Okay.
People says that they are not getting a call. I say that still I haven't updated my Naukri profile from last 2 years or something. I
Okay.
still get a call. I don't know how. Might be like the way I have created it, might be what prompt I have given there,
Hmm.
but it helped me a lot literally. So at that time, I got a call from Amazon BPO. I cleared that round and they were giving me a better salary what I was having in my second job.
Okay.
I thought, okay, we'll see.
Huh.
But then I got interview for Capgemini. I gave interview walk-in for Capgemini.
Hmm.
I got rejected
Hmm.
because I was not able to explain the oversight model.
Oh, okay. Huh, huh,
I forget.
huh.
So that person was so great. Like he asked me that, okay, come tomorrow again,
Hmm.
prepare properly. I will take an interview again. I was like, okay. I was like a so dumb person. I haven't prepared. Just wake up, went for an interview again, and again got rejected.
Okay.
That hurt me because that person says that you are not sincere in your life.
Correct.
What are you thinking? He shouted on me, like, not, I should say, not unprofessionally, but
That,
still,
that's
what
true.
are you doing in your life?
That's true.
What are you doing? You think that my time is, you are not valuing my time.
Correct.
I
Correct.
was
Correct.
like, I remember, but seriously, I haven't. I haven't gone through the what is OSI model properly at that night.
Hmm.
So, but that hit me. I was like, mistakes, everyone
Correct.
do.
Mistake.
So
That's a big
then
mistake.
I got a call from Soprasteria. That
Hmm.
was from third party call. Like Soprasteria is hiring Noida 1 Sector 35. That
Hmm.
is a walk-in. I went there. I gave the interview. It was whole on, I should say, uh, how basically network work
Okay.
about OSI model. They asked about some databases also, a little bit about databases. I
Okay.
was not much aware about those things, but still, they asked me about troubleshooting steps.
Hmm.
So I was able to answer. And one thing I can say, you 50% of interview till now you can clear. Like it's my experience. If you're setting confident in someone, with someone
Correct.
basically, if
Correct.
you are like, I'm not. If you're making odd faces, okay, you are rejected.
Correct.
That's like my experience. I'm
Correct.
not again judging anyone.
Hmm.
You have to be like, yeah, I know. Okay, I was thinking about it. Yeah, sorry, I missed it. I worked on it. Like, you have to be prompt. So someone will think, okay, he's aware about it.
Correct.
So I give the interview, then HR asked me that we are hiring for the third party.
Okay.
Again, the smartness that I was having, I don't know how. Still, I don't know that why I was aware about it or from where I was aware about it. I said, I will not work on third party.
Okay.
Either give me a payroll of your company, otherwise I don't need a job.
Hmm.
So he said, are you fine with that if I don't give you a job? I was like, okay, yes. Again, that young blood thing. Today, someone will ask me, let's suppose, if some product-based company for the third party, I might say yes, or I will say, okay, give me some time
Correct.
to think. At that
Yes.
time, I was so blunt, no, I don't need a job. She was
Hmm.
like, okay, we are hiring you. She
Hmm.
quote me some salary, like I can tell you, like it was, she told said me that we are giving you 2.8 lakh
Okay.
per annum. I
Uh-huh.
was like, I'm getting around 90 lakh rupees increase in my from my current
Correct.
salary. I said, no, I want three,
Okay.
random. She said, yes, okay,
Okay.
we will give you.
Okay.
Now I was so happy that I negotiated. I was like, I was on the cloud nine at that time. I got a job, I negotiated because
Correct.
my negotiation skill in everything is very bad.
Correct.
So when I came out, I was just having a tea outside the office. I got the offer letter. She said me that they will give an offer letter over the email, but some acknowledgement
Correct. Hmm.
letter was there. Yeah. So like I came out, I was having a tea. So someone was standing. He said that you were giving the interview inside. I was like, yeah. Select? I said, yes. He said that I also selected. I said, great. What they give you? I was like, they were saying me 2.8 and they give me 3. I negotiated. Like, oh, bro. That face was little sad. I was like, what happened? He said that, bro, they said me 2.8. I said 3.5. They give me 3.2. I was
Okay.
like, oh, shit. 20,000 loss. Like, obviously, like at that time, I was like, oh, man, it was my great day. You
Correct.
make me pissed off. Like, but I just learned one thing, bad memories or bad things, you should have your brain like I should say like you're aware about like goldfish, okay?
Huh.
Just letting you know everyone. So
Hmm.
scientists say that like whenever something happened with goldfish, his memory is like for 5 seconds or 5 minutes, something like that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I used to implement in my life that if something bad happened with me, forget in 5 minutes.
Oh,
Fine, let
I
it
think
be. Let's enjoy it.
that's a good insight actually. Okay. Maybe
Yeah,
I will also
yeah,
inculcate.
because now you can't change it, na.
Correct.
I
Correct.
can't go inside. I can't bargain.
Correct.
I can either try for a new job.
Hmm.
So I got a job, this job, after my resignation of around 20 days.
Oh.
Only 7 or 8 days were left. So I have to
Hmm.
join. And like my current at that time, my first organization manager said me that we will give you a hike and all those. I was like, no.
Okay.
Because one thing I just learned, if you take a step back, take a step back. Like,
Correct.
don't go ahead. It's not about, see, still, I'm in the connection between those people, like
Correct.
my ex-manager, my colleagues, like still we talk sometimes, but it's fine.
Hmm.
Have the professional communication. I don't want to. So there I worked as an infrastructure guy, and one thing which I want to tell you, when I joined Soprasteria, okay, there after 3 4 months, I was having a normal discussion with one of my teammates.
Hmm.
So I told him that like I am aware about AWS and I'm learning. Like I used to go for some Udemy courses
Correct.
because now, bro, like you are giving session on cloud DevOps.
Yes.
It's like a proper sequence of the things.
Correct.
But that time, not that much training was there. If there were, it was walk-in. I cannot go because I was having a rotational shift. It
Correct.
was the prices were too high.
Hmm.
And apart from that, the problem was like online, there was not that much courses. I'm
Correct.
talking about 2019. Like
19.
there
Correct.
were, but not that much proper.
Correct.
They will
Correct.
tell you what is AWS. No
Hmm.
practical hands-on were there. Okay, so I was used to go Udemy courses of Stephen Mark, basically
Correct.
one of
Correct.
my best champ on AWS. I used to
Correct.
study from him only. So there, the best thing which happened, like I was having a discussion with one of my colleague, and I told him, he was like, "Okay, my manager heard this, so he said me that you want to do AWS certificate." It's like, yes, they said companies offering. You
Okay.
will get a reimbursement in next year. Like, okay, you have
Okay.
to pay right now, but you will get a reimbursement.
Hmm.
I was like, okay, fine. That greediness was there that I will get that
Yes.
150, $160.
Correct.
I said, okay.
Correct. Correct.
I was not having that much of saving, like just 6 months or 7 months of job or 1 year. So I called my mother. I was like, I want to do a certificate. So they were
Hmm.
like, okay, go for it. I just give the certificate. I cleared it like it was my SysOps associate, not a
Okay.
solution architect. I have to go one more step above
Correct.
because they were only getting reimbursement for that certificate. I
Correct.
did it.
Correct.
From there, what happened? Like every member on that particular bay, they started learning AWS. And
Okay.
whenever I used to come either in morning or night shift, I used to sit with them.
Okay.
Many of my friends, so like now they become my friends after that, okay, not colleagues. Still we are in connection, we talk. So I started teaching them. They're asking question. Now what that helped me a lot to learn more.
Got it.
Because
Hmm.
when you're teaching someone, they you don't know what's their mind.
Correct.
They can ask you something which you're not aware about it, and you will feel like, I don't know. You will go Google it out. You will find it out. So that helped me a lot. There I learned, I should say that certificate haven't given me a more knowledge. That real practice which when I was teaching my, I should say my colleagues,
Hmm.
that helped me a lot.
Great.
And there it gives me a confidence. I went for an interview again after like I got a call from Naukri that there is a cloud support engineer job.
Ah,
It was again in Noida, like New Gen Software Technologies.
okay.
I was like, okay. So there were two rounds. Okay. First was technical, another was also managerial and technical. So they asked me about like load balancers, AWS, EC2, all those things. Still like not that much depth.
Correct.
Nowadays, I took interview and I'm like more in depth, but the time was different. So I
Correct.
was able to answer. My certificate helped me a lot
Great.
because they were looking forward about some certified person.
Hmm.
I got the opportunity in starting. They put me on a support task.
Hmm.
But after that, like they give me a read-only access of AWS, then production level access. I
Good.
did small tasks there, not that much on AWS because I stayed there again for 10 months. My first job, 7 months, my
Correct.
second job, 11 months, my third, 10 months. So they are also that then COVID hit, like at that time in 2020.
Okay.
So the Deloitte is hiring for
Okay.
AWS certified person.
Great.
And that was like, I can tell you, at that time I was having around 2.5 years of experience, something,
Correct. Correct.
2.5 or 2 or something, whatever. Okay.
Correct.
I was not aware about what is Deloitte.
Okay.
No,
Hmm.
I was aware about KPMG because I was seeing that company from my office.
Correct.
No Deloitte. I was not aware about what is Big Four.
Hmm.
Fine. I got an email at night. I just applied to the HR. I said that I am certified. I
Hmm.
was having 90 days of notice period.
Okay.
They said we need in 60 days. I was like, okay, I will able to join. I will negotiate. I
Okay.
know it is very hard. I know that how I negotiate. And my manager of that company, if he will hear this, then he will say that how you negotiated, I know. So,
Correct.
but that's fine. Like we have to do some time.
Correct.
So, but that particular step of my life, like because somehow that organization Deloitte boosted my confidence.
Hmm.
They gave me a project. I was not working as a junior. I was not working as an associate level. I was working directly as a lead level.
Hmm.
Only one person, I told you in starting, like
Correct.
only one person who was leading the whole project of DevOps area or infra. I was having the managers, team lead, all the developers were there. It was a big data project. Okay.
Okay.
So all the people who were sitting there, I was like only a 2 year or 3 of experience guy who
Hmm.
don't know much about DevOps. They are saying you have to work on CI/CD, you have to work on GitHub. But again, I was thinking I will leave the job. I
Okay.
was not able to do.
Hmm.
That phobia was there because you have to set some expectations.
Exactly.
You're
Exactly.
working in Deloitte now.
Yes.
You're working in Deloitte. You cannot think like that college boy, like, okay, if I will get fail in this subject, fine, I will give next year. No,
Correct.
you are working in Deloitte now. You're working in a company. So for me, I was like, what to do? But there, again, I met with someone like he was my architect.
Okay.
I told him that I'm not that much refined with the CI/CD pipelines.
Correct.
He was like, okay, fine. There is one of my contact in
Hmm.
India, like he was from US. He
Hmm.
will help you. And man, that person literally helped me a lot. He guided me, and then I should say, like, I did that project. I lead that project, created multiple pipelines, and I should say like multiple pipelines, cost optimization, many things I did in that particular project. And then I moved to my current organization like in 2022. So it's
Great.
been 3.5 years I'm working here.
Uh-huh.
And you can say like the time span of my particular job has
Yes.
increased.
Yes. Yes.
And because I'm liking the work, I'm getting the opportunities and much more. So this is
Great.
my whole journey, like started from desktop support to a senior DevOps engineer and many mistakes, many sleepless nights because of work, because of my learning, because of having expectation from myself that
Correct.
what I am doing. But only two, three things were there. I should say again, like there was always a hunger for learning.
Yes.
I was never stopping myself from learning new. If I'm
Exactly.
getting an opportunity, I don't think that how I will do. I think that I will able to do it. Like that positive mindset, somehow I built it by my own, and I never compare my journey with anyone. Never ever. Because the reason is it's my life.
Correct.
I'm the owner of it. So why, when I'm the owner, why should I compare with some other owner?
Exactly.
It's there. They might be having a golden spoon, they might be having a silver spoon
Hmm.
from their childhood,
Correct.
or
Correct.
they might be like having nothing and they're starting from scratch. It's their life. So that is something. And then, yeah, this is like
Exactly. So,
what
see, I
made
don't
me
know,
here.
to be honest, right? I don't know what others will take, but 2 points I have taken from you as a learning. The goldfish one, like if something is bad is happening, I'm telling you, promise, I will take this in mind, right? I will think that, okay, यार, ठीक है, कुछ बुरा हुआ है, ठीक है यार, वो हो गया 5 सेकंड. We cannot take it back, right? मतलब
But
when
yeah,
bad things happen, I remember. Like I go to bed, अरे यार ये हो गया, इसको ऐसा होना चाहिए था, ऐसा होना चाहिए था. And even many times I think like this, like maybe I will implement that. ठीक है, 5 सेकंड से ज्यादा सोचो ही मत, हो गया, you cannot change it. Correct. And the second thing is, I am also like you, like hunger for learning. I have that. ठीक है. But one more thing
yeah,
which I learned from you is like always try to be very much active in what you are doing. Right. I think you got the opportunities at
yeah,
right time. You bargained with the HR. You said no. If I'm in your position at that time, अरे यार ठीक है, I'm going to take it because I don't have any job, right? The first job you
yeah, right, yeah,
without the job, you then said no to the HR, right? If I'm in your position, I'll say so. Probably, I think whatever the aspects are there for you to become from what you were down the line 7 years or 6 years to now, I think many changes are there in you, and definitely those who are watching, they will understand like your preparation is not the wholesome preparation, but it's because of the opportunities that you took, the
yeah,
circumstances that you were in, the environment it made you to walk in. And one more thing I want to add also, like the certification part, your manager told to you कि यार ये है हमारी कंपनी में आप कर लो. करेक्ट.
right,
नहीं
right,
तो
right, right,
नहीं तो
right.
यार 40,000 या 30,000 कौन स्पेंड करता, राइट? एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट.
And the main thing, I don't get the reimbursement because I left the job.
Great, great. That's again a great
Yeah.
thing, right? So finally, right, Nakul, if anyone is now a desktop engineer and wants to convert into a DevOps and SRE, what is that you would like to tell? Very short and sweet.
Okay. So basically, it's not impossible, first of all,
Hmm.
because if I see myself, if I was in 2018 and if I was thinking that I can be a DevOps, I
Hmm.
will say no.
Got it.
Same way, might be who are watching, they can think that how I will be, but you can be broke. Because learning has that compounding methodology, same as finance. Whatever you are learning, it will help you for sure. So, being a desktop, you are aware about infrastructure. You are aware about Windows, Linux. If you are not aware about something, learn it. And majorly, my guidance will be learn about cloud, okay, how things work. It's not about service. I'm not saying that, okay, learn about S3. I'm not saying about learn about VPC, how it is working basically. And there are many posts on mediums, many videos, the way you are teaching. If anyone don't want to join a course, they want to be a self-learner, they want to join a course, that's great. But if you want to learn about cloud, learn about DevOps. Means DevOps is just not a designation, okay, it's a process, okay. So main thing what I will share with everyone, that learn about the concept, how things are flowing, and make your hands dirty. You want to learn something, make your hands dirty. I am having something from my childhood. Like my father is having a workshop, mechanical things. Okay, I love to open things. I love to. If I'm not able to again make it better, but still I will open it. Either it's my car, my two-wheeler, either it's a toy of someone in my house, I will open it because I'm making my hands dirty and I learn it. The same way, create your free accounts, learn about it, install Kubernetes in a laptop, install Docker in a laptop, create CI/CD pipeline, whatever you want to do it like this,
Got
and for sure you will be on a path. It will take time,
Great,
obviously,
great,
and
great.
give her time to yourself, like 6 months, 1 year. So yeah, that is something. So that will
Great.
help you a lot.
Great. Thanks a lot, Nakul. I really enjoyed, and as I've told you, I will take some learnings out of it, right? Everything, every
Sure.
time, whenever someone comes onto my channel, I have never said this probably, but definitely I will pick up some things and some similarities are also there. All the best to you, and thanks a lot for sharing your journey. I will definitely uh, say that people will get some help from your talks, right? And they will get motivated. So yeah, that's all for today's podcast. If you have liked this video, like it and share it with your friends and comment down. If you have any queries, probably myself and Nakul will help you. And Nakul's LinkedIn ID, I will add it in the description. You can check out. So thanks a lot. Take care all and bye. Thanks, Nakul.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Praveen, so much for